Man, I was just looking for the bathroom. An entire world beyond what the average person sees. A feeling you can't find anywhere else. An escape from reality. I get it. I too have been alone in a school restroom before. Call of the Night is somehow chill, but then on crack at the same time. First, everyone talks about how laid back this anime is. Then 2 seconds later, we see vampires practically bashing each other's heads in. I mean, it's great. Call of the Night is pretty much lo-fi if lo-fi was the name of the emo kid that sat in the back of the class. The anime has a strange vibe, different than anything I've watched up to this point. Like, unpopular opinion, vampires are actually pretty lame. So what's going on here? Where are the vampires? Wait, it looks so cool. It's actually incredible how Call of the Night was able to make a different world just by moving the hour hand forward a bit, instead of having to, well, you know. Nighttime is usually tied to uneventfulness, which is why so many anime just leave it out entirely. But look at this, they're flying and you're inside playing Smash. Which is honestly still a W in my book. But Call of the Night spits in their faces and says, no one does things during the day. Idiots. This is the anime I wanted to watch for no other reason than the fact I knew I could. I wasn't ready for the insane intro, the complimentary colors, or the music you would listen to when you're just like the average person and go to cafes while it lightly rains to do your homework and study with a nice rich cup of hot chocolate 5 inches to your left at 2 in the morning. Because everyone does that. Call of the Night is honestly great. It's a story about a boy who has trouble sleeping, so he sneaks outside and meets a vampire. At a vending machine. Hey kid, want some drugs? I've gotta say, honestly, top 10 introductions. Guess nothing screams I'm a vampire louder than showing up to clinch the occasional Mountain Dew. Ko is the main character, and let me tell you, this guy is a goat. He looks the plot dead in the face and says, oh, you think you can make me fall for you? Okay, try it. And try they did. I guess sleep isn't the only thing this guy's practically immune to. Ko wants to become a vampire. And now I see why he's the quiet kid. But in order to do that, he needs to fall head over heels. And I can imagine that'd probably be pretty difficult when you hardly get the point of romance in the first place. This is where the problem lies. Especially when you're trying to fall for what looks to be your local dealer. You want some candy? Nazuna the vampire? She's a vampire. Not an addict. Shows Ko just how insane the night is by inviting him to her place. But I swear, it's not as bad as it. You know what? Maybe it is. She honestly gives the night the vibe it has. Like for instance, my favorite episode involves a lady who was stressing out about work at like 1 in the morning. Now I'm no expert, but I think that might be a valid reason to be stressed. Especially when, you know, kinda just got off. She didn't even make it home. This lady pulls up to get a massage, and then this happens.
You can't leave. You're going to sleep here. The massage isn't over yet.
You show up to get a massage in someone's apartment. I mean, seriously, what'd you expect? Then they threw her out a window. For educational purposes, of course. From that point to the end of the episode, the magic feeling the series had on the first episode was back. Really, I'm not sure why, but that's just how it was. Like opening a Happy Meal. Speaking of Happy Meal, I think that's what Ko should be eating, because isn't he like 14? Matter of fact, doesn't he have a bedtime? I mean, I get that you want to be a vampire and all, but do you really think your parents wouldn't notice if you suddenly became nocturnal? Or, I guess the question should be, would they care? See, in the manga we get some tiny details that we don't really get in the anime. Like this one. Crap, have my parents noticed I'm not in bed? If they did find out, they wouldn't even care. Knowing my parents, nope, not a chance. Okay, yo, that was pretty heavy. You can't just throw that out there. Like, yeah, I know my parents quite literally want me to be isekai, but can it wait? I have school tomorrow. Plus, like, 2 friends. I mean, come on. It's strange, but so is the rest of the anime. That's just how it is, and why it's one of the most memorable series I've watched, and the only one I've read. That's all. Thanks for watching. I'm off.